The dollar had a massive sell-off in the last hour. We can see the stock market exploding higher. This is the Nasdaq, here is the S&P 500. There was even a very bullish reaction on gold. So what happened? Well, in the last few weeks and maybe even last few months, the big question was, will the Fed finally cut interest rates? Will they cut in September? And how many rate cuts will they make in 2025? Well, today we finally got some clarity. We had the speech from Powell at Jackson Hole, and you can definitely notice a shift in his words and his tone. He has started to become dovish. Dovish means rate cuts, means a weaker dollar, means a higher stock market. And the markets are definitely celebrating this news. So I do believe a rate cut in September is now priced in. Traders and investors expect 2 or more rate cuts in 2025. As far as my positions go, this news has been very bullish for my euro dollar long. I almost got taken out. Now we're back in profits. So this is going well. I'm trailing my position. My euro GBP trade is also back in some profits. I'm trailing the position here as well. The big question is, how low will the dollar go? So here is my forecast. For the short term, I am actually a little bit neutral. Yes, Powell switched to a dovish tone, but this was just one speech. We still need to remain data dependent. We still need to wait for NFP, CPI, PPI to get the inflation prints. So the story is not done. They can still do a rate cut in September, but then switch back to a more hawkish tone. The key is to not get carried away by this speech. Again, it's just one data point. We need to look at the big picture. So I'm still a little bit neutral on the dollar, but long term I am bearish. So I do think rate cuts are eventually coming, and I do think this huge downtrend on the daily chart will continue. So let's wait for those numbers. Let's see how many rate cuts we get in 25, and let's see if we can break out from this level of support.